Now I'm going to tell you the most important lesson I ever learned in my life, because it changed the path of my destiny. It started at my lowest point. I was struggling. I was in a hard place. I was suffering in my worst moments. We've all been there. I like to call it my dark place. You see, I had just lost my job. My bank balance was less than zero. I had a failing business and a family to support. Only my ambition had led me to this point. But this is the thing that most people actually admired me for. And it almost destroyed my life. I was down, but I was not out. I took the last bit of my energy to an old school mentor of mine. We used to call him the Guru. He said few words, but his message was always right. And I was so low that when we met, I didn't even ask him any questions. I just told him. I told him that I regret trying. In my dark place, I told him I regretted the hard work, I regretted the sacrifice, I regretted the dedication I had put in, and in that moment I regretted it all because I didn't have anything to show for it except for a bunch of broken dreams. He said, "Regret? You know what? Meet me here tomorrow and I'm gonna show you regret." So then that very next morning, he picks me up, I hop in his car, he doesn't say a word. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, where the hell are we going? And after 15 minutes of driving, we pull up to the middle of nowhere, outside of a retirement home. And I said to him, "I came to you for help and you're gonna bring me to the middle of nowhere?" He says to me, "No, you came to me with regret, and I'm gonna show you true regret." He walks me up to the door, and just before he leaves, he tells me, "I want you to go in there and I want you to speak to these people. And I want you to ask them about regret. You look into the eyes of some of these people and you're gonna see true regret, and you're gonna see real pain. You're gonna see the pain of broken dreams, because when you're 90 years old and your body doesn't work how you want it to, you know what real regret tastes like. You still have those dreams that you were pushing aside, but now you really can't do them. Now you really can't start that business. Now you really can't be the athlete. Now you really can't do it because your body no longer allows it. Now go in there and speak to these people and see what true regret is. I'm gonna be back here to pick you up tomorrow." So I spent the whole night talking to all kinds of men and women, wise and foolish, brave and cowardly, regretful and fulfilled, those with failures and those with successes. But it wasn't the winning or losing that made them develop these regrets. It was so much more simple than that. It was not trying. I could see contentment in their eyes. I could instantly recognize that they would rest easy. I could immediately spot the ones who felt accomplished in life. After speaking to them, I realized that not all of them were winners and not all of them were losers, but all of them were triers. All of them had given it a shot. All of them had taken the chance on their dreams. And it was with that knowledge, the knowledge that they had tried, that they felt no regrets, that they had given it their best shots. Unfortunately, in a retirement home, it's much, much easier to see those people with regret in their eyes, because they were the people who never attempted to live their dreams. You see, spotting someone with regret, it was instant. Misery was written all over their faces, and you could tell there was a deep sadness lurking inside, and an empty feeling just overshadowed their persona. And that night, I was told so many stories of regret. I was told so many stories of these what-ifs, heartache and pain. So many knew their dream. They had lived with it in their minds, dwelling on their aspirations for their entire lives, but they never brought it to life. And now, them knowing it was physically impossible to fulfill their dreams, man, the sadness they felt and the sadness I felt for them was overwhelming. You see, regret is a sad thing to see, and the majority of people I spoke to that night had regret in their eyes, embedded in their lives. When Guru drove me home that next morning, he asked me, "Now son, what are your regrets?" I had nothing to say because I didn't feel any regrets. He asked me, what did you see in their eyes? I told him regret. He said, no, what did you see? I said, pain. He said, no, what you saw was them looking back, wishing they were you. You don't realize the privilege you have. If you still have time left to make a mark, and if you still have time left to live your dreams, then you will have no regrets. And if you're still able to work on your goals and ideas, there are a billion people wishing that they were you. Stop with the regret. Start feeling gifted and start feeling blessed. You have a chance to go out there and make a mark. You still have the opportunity that so many don't. Understand that you have the privilege to succeed in life.
You're the creator of your own destiny. Do you believe in fate, destiny, predestined success? Have you ever imagined this fate being negative? No, because fate always will take you in the right direction. Not only can fate change you into a better person, you can control it. You create your own future. You just don't know that you are at this very moment. Take control now. Make purposeful decisions. Decisions with meaningful intentions. Take control of your destiny. Make your life worth the time you put in. Your life is worth more than the pain you feel now. The pain you feel working to improve is the power you feel to make it in the future. Remember who's in control. You. Direct your life in the right path. Take your destiny, look at it face to face. Put your hand out and grasp it. Hold it in your fist. Create it. Paint a picture of your future. A picture where you can see yourself. The future where you can improve. Improve yourself as a person. Improve yourself for your future. Sculpt your life for the better. Make sure you're always in control, because you have the potential to make it past your fears. Don't look behind your shoulder. Try not to look on the horizon. Look up now and be present in your life. Own your life. Don't let anyone else live it for you. You have this under control. There are only two options. Make progress or make excuses. Close your eyes. Imagine you, feet firmly in the ground, hands placed down past your waist, head up high, breathing steadily. You're looking out and you see two tracks. One track has green grass, fresh and soft. The sun hits it perfectly. The path is drawn out. It's the easiest route to take. The other path is different. You can only see as far as 5 meters. It looks dark, dangerous. You would have to make it on your own. There's no path and no map. Next to this path is a sign. The sign reads, "In 1 mile, lush green open field." Which path do you want to take? Did you want the comfortable option, the route everybody else takes? Do you really want to be everybody else? It's overrated. The comfortable option has no promise of success. What's on the other side of the path? What if that path never ends and follows you through life? If you are too scared to take the other path, the path that's dark and the journey is unclear, if you're too scared, you haven't clicked on the right video. Because in order for you to live a life full of success, you will have to take risks. With this route, you have promise. Promise that path doesn't continue. On the other side, there is wide open space, space full of liberty and potential where you can finally succeed. Think again. Imagine yourself physically walking towards the sign. Imagine yourself walking down this path. Feel the unknown on your feet. The thorns brisk past your skin, the darkness closing in. Imagine yourself just about to give up. Imagine yourself almost looking back. No, you look forward, you sprint. What do you see? You see the field. You see the light escape through. You can see the trees and the path doesn't seem as dangerous. This is because you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on you, the field, and the opportunity it brings you. You made it there because you didn't look back, because you didn't even consider taking the easy route. Now open your eyes. You need to take the right path, even if that means stepping off the path. If that means starting over, just know that it might not be today or tomorrow that you make it to that field, but you will. Now isn't the time to give up because you're only starting. Now is the time to step back and analyze your life, to know what makes it better and what you need to move away from, because only you have to make that choice. So tell me, what path are you taking? There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Make your success define you. If you don't make the effort, how do you think you're going to succeed? You need to feel exhausted from the work you've put in. That way you can really feel satisfied that you've worked so hard that now you are where you are because of that. Climb away from the past you, the part of you that stepped away from risks and pressures because you were scared. Don't be scared of the consequences, when the consequences could be you moving forward. Move on from the past you, away from the you that was holding you back, moving you away from openings and opportunities. Don't let that part of you take control. Let the ambition take the reins. Take the stairs to success. Work up a sweat. Work harder, up and up, even more steps forward. These steps will move you further than you have ever gone before. They will take you to the determination to feel the pain but move past it, to feel the panic but make it through, crush and run through it. This is what you were made to do, to make it as far as you can past the finish line. Rise above the pain you feel now, because the pain you feel now will be the achievement you feel later. The time can be now. Walk up the first step now, and before you know it, you will be at the top of the staircase. Remember, your dreams are just as hungry as your demons. Just remember to feed the right one. Be open to yourself about your fears. Be clear what is what effect it has on your life, how it can alter you as a person. Be clear what your fears feed on, what they crave. Whatever they need, starve them. Freeze them out. Make them hungry. Hungry for success. Success is what will feed your dreams. Follow that success and become a victor. Stop feeding your demons with your confidence, your dreams, and your pride. You need them to move forward, taking steps away from your demons, steps towards your goals and your successful future. Take the time now to change your mindset. Change your mindset to make sure you're fueling the right attitude. Take the wrong attitude and throw it out the window. You don't have time to stand still and stationary. Move, run, take your life forward. Put yourself first. If you really wanted to change, you would make this transition now. Change now to get what you've always wanted, to receive the praise you constantly deserve. Be selfish. Fuel the progress you're making. Make yourself feel better. Do this for yourself. Improve, alter, and upgrade your life to more than normal, because you can be more than normal. Your future will be more than normal.
Seeking inspiration, an old friend told me the story of an old guy. The story begins in a village. It was a close-knit community of people who were super supportive of each other's success. You see, stories were told in this village. It was perfect in every way. However, it had this one flaw. One man. The old man had lived for years and years in this village. He was even brought up there, and his mother was brought up there, and so on and so forth. He knew its history inside and out. He held the legacy of the village in his hand. The one problem was that this man had the worst attitude. You see, he would walk on the streets with a face like thunder just to make other people miserable. He would walk into a shop, huff and puff, and then he'd walk out. He lived alone on the edge of town in a house that was at least 3 times the age he was. And you know what? No one ever visited him. He would just sit and scold in his chair at home all day long. And one day, someone walked into town and caught a glimpse of him. She smiled at him, and he smiled back. She had never seen him smile in her whole life, so she immediately ran into the busy sector of town and shouted, "He smiled! He smiled!" And everyone was shocked, everyone discussing what had changed. And he walked in, beaming with happiness. Someone walked up to him and said, "Why today? Why today did you make this change?" The old man looked at him and said, "Today I turned 80 years old." He looked down to his feet and then he looked up again and said, "For 80 years, I've been chasing happiness, and it was useless. I could never find it. Now, I've decided to just live without happiness and just enjoy the time I have left. And guess what? Now I'm finally happy." After my friend told me that story, I looked at my life and realized I needed to stop looking for something that might never be found. Because before you know it, you might have lost your opportunity to actually enjoy your life. Take the time now to make it through the past and be content with what you have and look to always improve. The list. Yesterday, I had a long time to think about my life. So I sat down and I wrote a list. I thought of all the dreams I've ever had, from the earliest memory I've ever had. And I stared at this list that I'd made, fantasy or not. So I made a promise to myself. I knew I had to achieve as much as I possibly could. I knew I could start today with a different purpose than yesterday. Do you know your why? Because I had everything I could ever need to check off these goals. It was so simple. You know what it was? Belief. I now had the drive to make it through the list, to tick off each goal day by day. Now, how about tomorrow you make the same list I had? Tomorrow, before you even had the chance to wake up, grab a piece of paper and a pen and physically write them down, take the burden out of your head, and then I want you to stare at them, look at them face to face, stand up to your fears. Use this list as your superpower. Every day, look at this list to inspire you. Use this list to drive you forward. Feel the satisfaction of crossing them out, ticking them off, and completing your goals. Make this list your power, the power that you need to succeed. The power you need to move so far past your potential that you become the person you never thought you could become. Make it past your fears. Make it through your boundaries. Make it past the rejection, the regret, and change. You are more than what you achieve because you are the person that has grown. The person with the determination to make it past the list you originally made, to complete the goals you thought were unimaginable. So many people will tell you what life is like. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a swimming pool. You dive in, but you don't know how deep it is. Life is like a movie. You write your own ending. Life is like the ocean. It can be calm, it can be rough, but it will always be beautiful. Life is like a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, but you can enjoy the ride. Life is like a camera. You have to focus on the important things and capture the great moments. Life is actually like a 10-speed bike. We all have gears we don't use. Life is like a baseball. You don't hit every pitch, but make the most of the ones you do. Life is like a dice. You don't know what comes next. Life is like a game of chess, changing with every move. Life is like a quiz. Sometimes it confuses you. Life is like a rainbow. You need rain and sun to make it work. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that any of these are wrong, but everyone has an opinion on how life is. But it probably doesn't apply to you. It probably doesn't mean anything to you. Stop being told what life is like and find out for yourself what life is like. Humans are so complicated that one quote does not apply to you. One statement does not define how you live your life or how life is meant to be. There's one thing for sure, life is going to be hard. But it's up to you to find a way to navigate your way through it. It's up to you to find the right path, and it's down to you to find your way to success. Go out there and live your life. Go out there and find out if you have what it takes. Don't listen to people's opinions on how it's going to be for you. Define your life. Define your success. Write your own destiny. Live your own life. Don't follow the path that others have walked before you. Lead a new route and make your own path.
If not me, who? If not me, who? I will get to the top. You will not stop me. No one can. I have an unconquerable will. Nothing can get in my way. Nothing can stop me from moving forward. History will remember my name. I will show you who I am. When you look at successful people, do you think, why not me? Why can't I be like them? Why can't I have what they have? If they can do it, I can do it. Well then go for it. This is your time to shine. Greatness is not a God-given talent given to only a handful of people. Greatness is something that we all share, something that we are all born with. You just haven't been told that you are great. Somehow, deep down, you believe you are not special, that greatness is for the people on the TV. But this is not true. You just haven't been told that you are great. You can be whatever you decide you want to be. It's not for anyone else to decide but you. The only thing you need is a belief in yourself. You are great.
Don't count the days. Make the days count. If you have a goal or an idea for your future, don't count the days until you arrive at it. Go out there and make the days count up until that date. We have a limited time, so you need to be spending as much of it as possible bettering yourself, bettering your situation, bettering your skills, better every single aspect of your life. Be better today, better than yesterday. Don't let yourself down. Don't fail yourself today. Are you making your time count? Are you filling your mind with knowledge? Are you testing your limits daily? Are you testing your body's will and strength? Are you stepping outside your comfort zone? Are you filling your time with meaningful things? Or are you wasting your time? Are you out drinking? Are you missing practice? Are you scrolling social media? Are you going out every weekend partying? Are you using your time wisely or are you wasting it? If you ever feel guilty because you were doing something that wasn't productive towards your goals and visions, it's because you know you're damaging your progress. It's because you know that this isn't the way you become successful. We all know there's a price to pay, and we can convince ourselves otherwise, but at the end of the day, when reality hits, if the price isn't paid, the success won't come. If you don't pay the price for success, you'll achieve nothing. So stop wasting the most important resource you need to become successful and use it as best as you can to reach your goals. Use it as best as you can to execute the dreams and visions. Time will either be a friend or a foe. You will either spend your time adding value or you will waste your time on nothing. Make the investment today. Pay in with your time and reap the interest of success. Look within and pull the strength out of yourself. It already exists. You already have the capability to succeed. You already have the killer instinct. You already have the CEO mindset. It's already within you, but you must draw it out of yourself. You must look within and find it. You must push your limits and put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You must test yourself daily. Tonight when you get home, look in the mirror. Take a long, hard stare, because the man looking back at you, that's your competition. He's the guy who you need to be better than every single day. He's the guy who you must push past. He's the guy whose high score you're trying to beat. He's the guy you want to defeat day in and day out. Day by day, we strive to be better. Not as good as tomorrow, but better than yesterday. You're not as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but you're better than yesterday. You always need to be better than yesterday. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and yesterday already happened. So right now is where you do your best. Right now is where you show the world how great you are. Gift the world with your abilities. Gift the world with your hard work. Risk it all for that one true thing you know you should be doing. The thing that gets your heart racing. Just do it. Just do it right now. Drop everything and pursue that one thing you know you should be doing. Because we don't know if tomorrow will come. But we sure as hell know we have this moment right now. And if you're not doing that thing you love, you will never know that life was for you. You'll never feel fulfilled. You will never feel the greatness within. Reach out and touch the hearts of others. Give your gift to others. Share what you have with the world. Stop denying yourself of greatness. You are your biggest enemy. It's 5 a.m. and your alarm starts ringing. You know that sound, and you know that feeling. You question in your mind, should I even get out of bed? Should I hit the snooze button? And the warmth of your bed tempts you back to sleep. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit that snooze button? And the comfort of the pillow is calling you back down. What do you do? Do you get up or do you hit the snooze button? The temptations are stronger than your will to get up. You hit the snooze button, you fall back into a deep sleep. Why do we play this game? We set an alarm for a reason. The night before, we had intentions to move towards our dreams, to work on our goals. But then what happened? How did so much weakness overcome you in the night? Between setting the alarm and 5 a.m., you failed yourself. Now you're back into sleep, failing, losing, and wasting your time. You set that alarm to get up, so get up! Maybe the reason you set the alarm wasn't strong enough. Maybe the thing you're waking up for isn't really what you want to do, or maybe you just aren't ready yet. So many of us believe we've found our passion or desire for life. But those same people hit the snooze button in the morning. Maybe you don't want it as bad as you say you do. When you find the thing you were destined to do, oh, you will never touch that snooze button. When you find that thing, you won't even need an alarm. When you find your true passion, there's no alarm clock needed. Your passion will wake you. Your passion will rip you out of bed. Your dream will leave no doubt in your mind. If you hit that snooze button, you've already lost. You set the tone for the day. You started your day on a loss. If you can't beat the snooze button in the morning, what on earth makes you think you can defy all odds and fulfill your dreams and desires? If you lose to the snooze button, you're gonna lose in life. It's 5 a.m. and your alarm starts ringing. You know that sound, and you know that feeling. You question in your mind, should I even get out of bed? Should I hit the snooze button? And the warmth of your bed tempts you back to sleep. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit that snooze button? And the comfort of the pillow is calling you back down. What do you do? Do you get up or do you hit the snooze button? The temptations are stronger than your will to get up. You hit the snooze button, you fall back into a deep sleep. Why do we play this game? We set an alarm for a reason. The night before, we had intentions to move towards our dreams, to work on our goals. But then what happened? How did so much weakness overcome you in the night? Between setting the alarm and 5 a.m., you failed yourself. Now you're back in a sleep, failing, losing, and wasting your time. You set that alarm to get up, so get up! Maybe the reason you set the alarm wasn't strong enough. Maybe the thing you're waking up for isn't really what you want to do, or maybe you just aren't ready yet. So many of us believe we found our passion or desire for life. But those same people hit the snooze button in the morning. Maybe you don't want it as bad as you say you do. When you find the thing you were destined to do, oh, you will never touch that snooze button. When you find that thing, you won't even need an alarm. When you find your true passion, there's no alarm clock needed. Your passion will wake you. Your passion will rip you out of bed. Your dream will leave no doubt in your mind. If you hit that snooze button, you've already lost. You set the tone for the day. You started your day on a loss. If you can't beat the snooze button in the morning, what on earth makes you think you can defy all odds and fulfill your dreams and desires? If you lose to the snooze button, you're gonna lose in life.
Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. Wake up with the drive to move forward. You think you're the best. You can be better. Even the best can improve. Wake up tomorrow with a list of goals. Goals that need to be accomplished. Goals that you've been putting off. Goals that you will complete. Finally satisfied. Picture that feeling. Calm, empowered, motivated, with a drive to take a step forward. Break the fear of failure. Break down the limits. Fight the failure. Learn from the failure. Don't wait for the opportunity. Make it. Open the door for yourself. Not just now, but for your future. For you to become stronger. The willingness is here. The power to move on is here. Take this as a sign to move forward. Strengthen yourself. Inspire yourself. Motivate yourself. The time is now. Try not to waste another moment. Sleep without regret. Without the regret of wasting the day. Sleep without the regret of wasting the opportunity, the future. Remember, you are the director of your life. Don't let that slip away. Don't let the power escape you. Trust that tomorrow you will wake up satisfied, ready to work harder. But in order for that transition to occur, you have to become stronger today, now. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Failure fuels fire and desire within to pursue. Pursue the dream to succeed, to power through the pain, power through the rejection. Not today will you doubt yourself, doubt your abilities. This doubt is a step back from that finish line. Cross the line. Feel the satisfaction of powering through the pain. Feel the satisfaction of breaking the barrier built by you, built by the self-doubt, the lack of motivation. You are the power through this. Work harder. Be the better person. With this, you can move forward. You can make it. You can build. You can build to the person you want to be. Avoid doubt. Turn a bad circumstance into an instruction to move away from where you've been standing for too long. Cross the line now. Move past the fear of failure. Transition towards self-strength. Hold on to your ambitions. Loose your doubt. Change your mindset. Change your perception on life. Change the way you see life. Change the way you live life. This second, now, you can change. It's not too late. Don't waste time. Change your attitude. Wake up positive. Start the day with goals. Aspire to always improve. Inspire people around you. Learn to inspire yourself. Your inspiration can sustain you, make you stronger as a person, fulfill you completely. Eventually, you will be able to change. Believe you can be stronger, and you will be. Take action.
Take the risk or lose the chance. There might be an opportunity right now. There might be something you want to start or take the plunge on. But you are scared of the what if. You are scared of failing, so you don't take the chance to find out if it was part of your success story. You want change, but you don't want it as much as you want to stay the same. You might think you want it. You might think it is your passion, but if you're not willing to risk the life you have right now to reach the one you want, you don't want it as much as you thought. Take the risk or lose the chance. Opportunities do not present themselves every day. You must be prepared for when they come, and then you must be willing to take a chance on it. But expecting that a lifetime of opportunities are going to happen every day is a loser's mentality. Thinking you will get another shot is a loser's mentality. Thinking you can choose to do this in a few years is a loser's mentality. You must understand that this shot you have right now could be the only one. Wouldn't you rather fail doing the thing you wish to do than pass on the opportunity and never find out at all? Breathe in and out. Take a breath. When the world around you seems to crumble, breathe. When hard times hit, breathe. When you fail, just breathe. Because when bad things happen, failure tries to suffocate us into submission, smother us into quitting. When it's not going to plan, we act on instinct, often make the wrong or bad decisions. But if we just take a moment and assess, we can learn. Bad situations are actually good situations. You just don't know how to extract the good from the hard times. The lessons learned from success are good, but the lessons learned from failures are greater. If you fail in enough time, you will succeed. It is that simple. If you give in to failure, you will never win. Fail your way to success. Learn to love the hard times. Learn to enjoy the lesson life has to offer you. Take a moment and breathe. Take a moment and assess. Because if it is hard, it is usually worth doing. Nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing that comes easy is worth having. Choose the hard path. Choose to put yourself in a position to fail. Choose to enjoy losing. Choose to chase the situations that test you mentally and physically. Don't choose easy. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. Don't wait and lose time, because sometimes later becomes never. Time is ticking. The clock is going always, constantly. Time is our most precious resource. Use it wisely. The timer is always going. It is always running. You cannot control time. It will only stop once for you. It is the ultimate equalizer. It is the reason you can go from living in the streets to billionaire. All the successful people in the world, if given the choice between more money or more time, would choose more time. No amount of money can be placed on the value of time. You wake up with the same hours that Jeff Bezos has, the equal opportunity Elon Musk has. We all have the same amount of hours in the day. Use that knowledge as power. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for another chance. Grasp it now. The clock is still ticking when you're playing video games. The clock is still running when you are scrolling through Instagram. The time still ticks when you are out at the club or partying. Time is running, time is going. You are not special. It will not stop for you. Unless your time is up. We all have to be aware that tomorrow may never come. It is something we don't like to think about. But one day tomorrow won't come. When that day could happen, would you have achieved the goals you wanted to and spend time with the people who you should have? Or would you fall short of your goals? Would you have spent the time with the wrong people and missed out on the thing you should have done? When you are on your deathbed, will you rest easily knowing you gifted the world with your talents and skills? Or will you die with the dream you still locked away deep inside your mind, where it will rest forever, never to see the light of day? Don't let your dreams die with you. Gift them to the world, and you will live forever.
What have you done today? What did you do yesterday? And what are you going to do tomorrow? Life is fueled by progress. Fuel your life to the next level. Think about your life. It's a place you live and will always live. So why now are you sabotaging your future? You need to make your life something better than just somewhere you live. So what are you going to do? Today, you can make a change. Little switches, actions that can make you, define you. Wake up an hour earlier. Replace your sandwich with a salad. These changes will become habits. Habits that can transform your life forever. You will become a better person. You are the better person. All you have to do is stand up to that role. Stand up for yourself and start living your life for what it is, an opportunity. An opportunity to succeed, to be a leader, to have power and control over the decisions you make. You have the potential. All you have to do is use it. Spark your potential. Drive your motivation. Be creative and design a life where you see yourself succeeding. A life where you can respect and have the confidence in the choices that you make. So work hard. Be strong. Have courage. Start the journey and succeed.
I run because I can. I work hard because I can. I push my limits because I can. I do it all because I can. I keep going because I can. I better myself because I can. I do it all because I can. I will do everything I can. I will not stop unless I am dead or completely incapacitated. I will never stop. I must keep going so long as there is air in my lungs. I will keep going. When life gets you down, lift it back up. When life knocks you down, stand back up. When life drags you down, climb back up. Life is full of ups and downs. You might not be able to control the downs, but you can definitely control the ups. Get up, stand up, and never give up. Get up, stand up, and never give up. You are worthy of success. You are worthy because you can. You have the ability. You have the power. You have a shot. Don't let yourself down. Don't lose your head. Keep going because you can. One day, I woke up after losing it all. I felt nothing. Some people feel happy. Some people feel sad. But that day, I felt nothing. I have been depressed. I have been sad. But I have never felt nothing. You might hate the emotions you feel right now, but trust me when I say this. They have a purpose. What I would have done to feel. If you are feeling down, this is your mind and body signaling yourself for change. Whatever you do, tap into your emotions. Ask yourself, why do I feel sad? Why do I feel low? Why do I feel unaccomplished? The answer to this is your key to success. Our minds, our incredible computers that process so much information, it can outwork any desktop. The problem is, we don't understand how to use it correctly. The answers you need are already in your mind. You just need to find it. The answer required to solve your sadness is most likely the same answer you need to find your success. Hack your mind for success. Hack your mind for knowledge and power. Hack your mind to be in control of your thoughts and feelings. Be the controller of your destiny. You are in charge of your feelings. Your desire is burning fire inside you. The stronger it burns, the better. Fuel the fire. Fuel the fire with the hate. Fuel the fire with the naysayers. Fuel the fire with the failure. Fuel the fire with the losses. Fuel the fire with the memories of the hard times. Use the fire to move forward. Use it to keep going. Use it to go further than before.
Sometimes when you're in a hard place, you think you've been buried, when in reality, you've just been planted. You've been let down, you faced rejection, and you failed. Fortunately, when you hit that point, the only place to go is up. I want you to imagine that your life is a tree. The failure that you've just faced is actually a seed, and it's a seed that's going to grow your potential. The light you need is your mindset, and the water is your strength. Because the rejection you feel right now is sprouting your success. And in order for you to grow, you need to feel the pain. The pain and the struggle is more than just some dark place you go to. It's actually a starting place. A place to begin trying, and a place that you start to improve. And that improvement can be the start of the making of your success. Look at me, you're not 5 feet under. You're 5 feet higher than any position you've ever been in. Man, stop bringing yourself down. Start learning that you are more than just your mistakes. In fact, they make you grow, and they make you branch out into a stronger and more courageous person. Give yourself the space to grow. Give yourself the space to grow into a better and a more successful person. Because see, your potential is sprouting. You got a better foundation now because those roots are dug deep into the ground. And if something breaks you down, know that you can grow further past the point you were at before. Because this tree can only grow taller, bigger, and stronger. Because you are stronger now. So you got to know that this isn't a setback. This is just another ingredient that you need for the success that's coming your way. You're ready. You're at the starting line. And you're more than ready to run. Ready to win. And now is not the time to panic, and it is not the time to give up. So you gotta stop holding yourself back because you're ready. And you have to believe that. You can make it past this. So are you too scared because of the obstacles? The doubts? Is it the haters? Is it your fears? Because the failure that could happen is only there to educate you. So learn the lesson. Know that your success is more significant than any of these obstacles that are going to try to pop up and stop you. You got this. You got this race. So are you going to run forward or are you going to run away? Because let me tell you, you're not a coward. You have the energy and you have the momentum and the force to push you forward, to push yourself forward onto the sand. So I want you to run, and I want you to run so fast that you prove it to yourself, because you got to know that you can do this and appreciate every step of progress that you're making along the way. You got this. And you have this opportunity, so don't waste it. Stop wasting your time waiting for someone else to come and carry you when you know you can walk, when you know that you can run all by yourself. Rely on your own power and become your own power. Success is your finish line. The race is now, so run. Stop counting the days you have left. Life should never be a countdown. Life is a place constructed on you succeeding, on you becoming, on you having and being someone that you're proud of.